Hello, I'm Only a Ghost and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play series. Last episode I exhausted a decent portion of my basic materials by making decorative coal blocks and somewhat decorative blast furnaces, and I'm not even gonna talk about the surprising amount of axes I went through. Since then, I've done a couple of things. I added these item frames into the storage room. It makes the space a little bit smaller, but hey, labels are nice. So I've got wood and cobblestone, some plant materials, or like organic materials, and my valuables. This chest is empty for now, along with this barrel, but you know, some dirt. My miscellaneous is down here, just random stuff I'm not sure where to put. That sort of thing. I've also set up this very minor sugarcane farm. And I think that's it. Now on to today's activities. If you don't already know, I'm not a huge fan of wandering in caves. The dark is scary. So today I think we'll build a strip mine entrance. I gathered a bit more basic resources for the build, and I put together another chest full of building goodies. And we're gonna be building this mushy mine entrance just over there. To do this, we're gonna have to work on some of the terrain around the area to be able to fit it in. So let's get started with some terraforming. Alright, I think we have enough space for what I intend to build now. I built two little arches. I built this arch as kind of a second entrance. The main entrance is gonna be up this hill a little bit. Just come straight back from the house and the rest of the compound, and you'll be able to go down this hill, and the main building will be over there. But you know, it's a sweet little archway entrance, kind of taking that original terrain and working with it instead of against it and having to like undo all of it. I wanted to keep these mushrooms just because I think the way that they spawned is really cute. It was hard to give those up for sure, so I wanted to keep those in. As you can see, I did a little something back here. I made another sort of arch. It didn't, I wanted to kind of, with both arches, I wanted to simulate some of this like drippiness of mycelium that you can see like on the edge texture. There's just like this bit of drippy like growth looks, and I kind of wanted to emulate with both sides. I think it worked a little bit better here. I took that original land formation and just kind of tried to expand on it a little bit more, have the arch kind of stretching out to the sides. I added in some normal stone half slabs, but also some cobblestone half slabs and walls and stairs. So a couple of stone stairs too, just to give it a bit more ease with shape, to enhance on the depth and texture. Now that that's taken care of, we can get on to the actual building. So let's go. Sadly, the building time-lapse didn't save properly, but I do have an underground building time-lapse, and we'll come back to the completed building later. Welcome back! As you can tell, I went for a much more industrial look for the entirety of this build. The use of smokestacks and lightning rods might give that one away. If there's one thing minecarts are useful for outside of farms, it's providing energy to an environment and a build. I will use this over and over again. And to give that minecart some purpose, there's this pile of deep slate and cobble, as if it's been torn up and dumped up on the surface. I placed a small storage and smelting area to the side for use, and down the ladder I put several different nooks at the Y levels best for different ores. I placed water to drop to the lowest levels, and I had to make two separate ladders because the first one was going to fall into the big cave below and I wanted to avoid it. Then down all the way at the bottom is the entrance you saw in the time lapse. I put in another minecart fitting into the environment, and I tried to echo some of the industrial mine look from the surface. I really liked having the dripping lava, and I feel like that's an element you don't really want in your build, but it gives character to the space. I imagine all this copper and lightning rods are some type of piping relocating either the lava or dangerous gases or something, and it feeds onto that industrial vibe. Down the hallway we have these outlets, along with some miner storage for when the pockets are full and you gotta prioritize. Within the build, I also sorta tried to play with lighting to have that dingy feeling. I don't know that it worked too well, but you can see this like copper piping is more shadowed. So there we go. Our new mine entrance is completed. If you enjoyed the build, let me know, and I'd love to hear what you think, or if there's anything you think I should have added. I'd love to see the comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Some mushrooms may have most definitely been harmed in the making of those item frames.